guys, how's it going? Rally here, and today we're going to be talking about the Evercade! Now, what's the Evercade? The Evercade is a handheld retro gaming console. But, no, we're not talking about this one today. We're going to be talking about the VS! Now, what's the VS? It is a new home console from Evercade. And what is it going to have? 4 players. Yeah, look at that. 4 players. And what is it going to be playing? It's going to be playing all of these retro cartridge games. Now, if you're like me and you're a collector and you want something to hold in your hand and pop into the machine, this is it. This is for you. So it's going to allow up to 4 players locally. It's got dual cartridge slots to be able to put 2 cartridges in and be able to choose from any of the games that are on those cartridges. It allows you to plug in any controller, I'm guessing, numerous third-party USB controllers and wireless controllers, as well as the Xbox adaptive controller and 8-bit No wireless controller. It fully supports existing Evercade cartridge. Okay, that's cool. Subject to license, so I'm not sure if every single one of the cartridges that are here are going to be playable on it. I guess it depends on the deal that they make. And the prices start at $99. $99 for a retro gaming console. That's pretty good. Pre-orders opened over on May 28th, and the delivery will begin in November 2021. That's pretty goddamn close. So, it's got a 1.5 gigahertz quad-core processor. It's got 512 MB of DRAM and 4 gigabytes of internal storage. Now, this is the most powerful system out there, but it will get the job done. And what job? Playing some retro games with your buddies. That's the job. So it allows 1080p resolution, and it has a updated UI apparently from the handheld-based system. And it's got 4:3 aspect ratio, which is the most important thing to me as a retro gamer. It also has pixel perfect, so, you know, a little bit of a upscale, a little bit of a change in resolution, but still keeping that 4:3, I guess, aspect ratio. And then we've got full screen, which is stretched out. Nobody likes anything stretched out. Have you ever heard of anybody say, oh yeah, I want everything stretched out? Let's stop making this an option. Okay, no, I'm joking. That's just my personal opinion. I know there's some people who like to play their games stretched out and looking all weird and making Mario look 3 times as big. That's fine. If that's what you do, keep that to yourself because I don't want to hear it. It's going to offer scanline filters, and I hope they're good because nothing is worse than really crappy scanline filters. If you're going to offer some crappy scanline filters, keep them at home. I don't want them. So it's going to have a visual game library. I assume it's going to be something similar to like a Xbox where your games show up on screen and you can go through and pick them. It's got built-in Wi-Fi for updates. Yes! Updates. And future network-enabled features. Future network-enabled features? Is that online multiplayer? Maybe. We'll see. It's got 5-volt micro USB power. How dare they? We're in the age of USB-C. Whatever. Okay, why is there no online play? There are possibilities in the future to do so. Okay, that's fine. If you're telling me in the future and it actually happens, I'll be happy. And subject to license, the Namco Museum collections are by contract handheld exclusives and only available in Europe. So it will not be compatible with the Evercade versions. Okay. I figured that's what it meant when it was licensing. And they do not include power supplies or HDMI cables because, according to their research, everybody has one and an HDMI cable. Now, this is I don't like this move where companies are trying to say, we're not going to give you a power pack, we're not going to give you an HDMI cable, because what happened with the TurboGrafx Mini is they did not include a power supply, and they did not, well, they did include the HDMI, that's fine, but they did not include the power supply. And what was different about the TurboGrafx Mini is if you used a power supply that wasn't rated to a particular voltage and amperage, it blew out your TurboGrafx Mini. How do I know this? Because it happened to me. It happened to me. And the only way to get their goddamn adapter was to go online and find a special one that was rated for that exact voltage and amperage. Now, as long as their voltage is not a specific, super specific voltage that will burn your stuff out if you plug in the wrong thing, I'm fine with it. I'm fine with that. If you can use a regular old cell phone charger, that's fine. Look at that. So this is going to be the interface. This is the controller, the console. It looks very sleek. And I can't wait to get my hands on one. I'll be picking one up because I am a collector at heart. I like cartridges. I like having something that I can pop something into where there's no DRM that says digitally, you don't own this game anymore. Fuck you. You know, I'm so tired of these online store things and DRMs locking you out from using a game if you're not connected to the internet. Microsoft, that's something that you guys do. And I'm glad that there's somebody out there who understands that we want physical media. I want to be able to hold on to my games in 20 years and pop a cartridge in. That's what I like about cartridges. That's what I like about old school consoles. There's no reliance on the online to go ahead and put a game onto the console. What happens in 20 to 30 years where the servers are taken down? A lot of people don't think about that when they're talking about these new school consoles. And you know what? This is why I like stuff like this. I want more companies to come out with physical-based games, retro-styled games. You know, they're even putting new stuff on here. I did see Xeno Crisis on there. I did see Xenowood. I like that. This is a good idea. I want more companies to do stuff like this. And without other companies taking a chance, that can't happen. So I'm picking one up. Whether or not you do, that's on you. I like this. And I'll be grabbing that soon. Guys, those are just my thoughts on the Evercade versus. Keep calm and rally on.